Are you guys tired of these annoying spammers that spam random links, use swear word, and try to break all the rules?
To teach them a lesson, we will use Wickbot's AutoMod feature. This bot has proven its worth every time it was required. I've already made a full guide video on Wickbot. You can check that out. Link is in the video's description.
Let's set up AutoMod first. Keep all the features the way I kept it. Turn off, use the anti-spam. Now you need to know about Wickbot's heat system. You can set the number anywhere from 5 to 100. It means when someone violates the rules, they accumulate the heat. When the heat reaches 100, the person gets punished. You can decide how much heat you want to set per warning. Also enable the toggle Set Current Heat to 0% after punishment. There's no need to focus on other things like lockdown, keep it disabled. Now, we're going back to filters. Let's check anti-spam. I have disabled all of them because my server doesn't need that. We have emoji, spam, new lines, Zalgo, characters limitation, and many more. We will go to each of them one by one. The first is similar message. Remember what I told you about the heat system? You can decide how much heat points a person will get every time they break rules. When it reaches 100%, the person gets punished. Now, we have kept it to 30%, which gives them 3 chances. Then it's similarity ratio. You can decide how much similar a message should be out of 100 to trigger the bot. If you pick 100, the bot will just trigger every single message. Keep it as less as possible if you have enabled similar message feature, and then decide punishment in trigger action. To be honest, you won't require this feature, so just keep it disabled. Now it's emojis. Keep this one enabled since some people do spam emojis in the server. I will recommend you to keep the heat system around 20% to 30%. Anything more than that wouldn't be good, because the bot will just target anyone that sends just 3 or 4 emojis, and you don't want that. As for trigger action, keep it either timeout or warn. I am keeping timeout for 1 minute, but you can choose between seconds, minutes, hours, and days. The maximum day limit is 7. Now it's new lines feature. If you are wondering what this could be, I'm sure you have met those people who don't type their whole message in one paragraph, but every line is a new message. This new lines feature is for those type of people. These people could be anybody, like your friends, spammers that spam advertisements, and scammers that scam links. I have kept the heat percent to 5. If you face this problem more, keep the heat to 30%, and for trigger action, I will keep it logs. Now it's Zalgo. I am sure you must have seen these Zalgo spams in your server or other servers. I will show you what it looks like. We have a Zalgo maker website here. We can type random things and it converts it to Zalgo. Then we can copy and paste it in the server. These Zalgo spams used to happen back in 2021. Now I don't see it much. Also remember, Zalgos can be used for server layout making and decorations. So it's up to you if you want to keep this feature enabled. If you want to do it, sure, but maybe keep the heat level lower. Now it's the characters feature. It's for those people to write stuff in all caps. You can actually punish them. To be honest, you won't require this feature unless everyone in your server just spams in all caps. I will tell you how it works. I have kept lowercase heat to 0 and uppercase to 1. This won't work because the heat should be at least more than 0. Let's say you want to punish people who type in all caps. Just increase the heat in uppercase section. And keep the heat less in the lower section. The trigger action can be warn or logs. You don't want to go too hard on those people though. I mean, people write in all caps to troll too. They don't pose harm. So enable this feature if you only absolutely require it, or just disable it. Now it's the suspicion feature. To be honest, I don't know based on what this bot suspects somebody. I'm sure there could be documentation on this. But it's best if you do the job to suspect somebody and keep this feature disabled. Now, let's shift our focus toward mention AutoMod. Mention means ping. The first is general. Here you can limit mentioning anyone, whether it's staff or non-staff or anyone really. For trigger action, this will depend on your server rules. If someone is pinging members too much, you need to put an end to it. I will keep the hour cap around 3. Now what is hour cap? It means a member can ping other members only 3 times in 1 hour. If it exceeds, they will be punished. For trigger action, I will keep timeout to 1 minute. There is a downside to this, by the way, and I will explain it later. There are other things too, like user mentions, role mentions, everyone mentions. but you can only set heat % on each. But you can't set punishment for them since you have already set it in general section. I don't understand the logic because I want to set timeout punishment for user mention and ban punishment for role mentions. If you want to disable one thing like role mention, just keep its heat to 1%. Now, we will do attachment moderation. It means when someone sends attachments like embed, files, links, images, videos, and anything in attachment, they will be punished. You can see which one you want based on your server needs. This feature is for people that spam embeds and images. But honestly, the best solution would be just don't give them media and embed link perm in your server. But if you want to use this feature, go for it. I want to show you one thing. When you turn on general, all the other things turn on like embeds, images, and whatever. And whatever punishment you have picked in general applies on others too. Let's say you only want images, files, and other features on, but you don't want embeds. In this case, you'll keep a lot of heat in features that you want active, like 30% or 50% or even 60%. And for embeds, you can keep the heat 1% because, remember, you can't go lower than that. This also applies to the previous things we did like mentions and text message moderation. This is all set and done. We will move to the next filters in AutoMod, and this will be super quick since they are smaller and easier. The second is invite links. The person that sends invite links will get punished. Here, keep the heat to 100% because you want the person to just get punished on the first attempt. The trigger action will be ban, or pick whatever takes your fancy and server rules. The third is malicious links. Now, what is that? Hackers generally send phishing and malicious links to people. When they click on them, their data could get stolen with their social media login info. Plus, their front camera could also get hacked, which could lead to voyeurism. With this filter, the bot will stop someone from sending such links in your server. These links are usually disguised in free Nitro or Steam or cryptocurrencies. You can keep the heat to 50 to 100% because this filter didn't work in my server when some hacked members spammed Steam links. The fourth filter is NSFW links. Now, what is that? It means the links that contain sexually explicit content. This could be certain websites, social media, and Discord servers. You can keep the heat to 100% here with ban and trigger action. The fifth filter is NSFW words. What is that? It means you can add specific words to the block list, so the bot can block them when someone uses them. You can either add your own list of profanities or use Wick's pre-made list, but I wouldn't recommend the latter. I suggest disabling Wick's pre-made profanity list and just using your own. The heat % here will be 100% because you want the bot to act quickly when someone uses a word from the block list. Punishment will be based on your server rules. Now to add the words, just type a word one by one in strict words section. We have added mad, idiot, and stupid. Now, click Save Changes. When someone uses them, they will get timeout. Okay, so you're wondering about wildcard words, right? Well, it gets pretty interesting. See, with strict words, if you ban Barry, someone can just use symbols or numbers like b.airy or Barry123 and get around it. But wildcard words? They're way tougher. If you put Barry in the wildcard list, nobody gets away with using it. Even if they say raspberry or strawberry. BAM, they're getting punished because Barry is hiding inside those words. Wildcard catches everything, basically. After this, there's a button in gray that says, Migrate Words to Discord's AutoMod. I will 100% suggest you to enable this thing. Wick will transfer this block word list to your Discord server AutoMod list. Now, why I'm suggesting? Because Wick is a bot, it can go offline sometimes, but Discord's AutoMod will never. Anyway, the transfer is finished. Go to your Discord server settings, click Safety Setup, then AutoMod, and then click Block Custom Words, which is at the last. Here you will find that list. Now the sixth filter is Link Blacklist. Now, what is this? Just like word blacklist, here you can blacklist any link. It's much simpler too. You have to set the heat, punishment, and then add the link or links in the section that you don't want people to send. The last part of Wick's AutoMod feature is whitelist. Now, what is whitelist? It means you can make anyone immune from certain Wick's AutoMod features. I will show you everything. The first one is the AutoMod spam feature. I hope you remember we did that previously. Here, you can make anyone immune from that. First is making a certain member immune. All you gotta do is copy their user ID and paste it here. And voila! Now this member is immune from AutoMod's spam feature. They can spam as much as they want. But let's say you can't find copy user ID option on the member. In that case, go to user settings, click advanced, and enable developer mode if it's disabled already. That should solve your problem easily. The second roles feature. Let's say you want to make many people immune and not just one. In that case, you will assign them a role and add the role here, like maybe staff role. This will save up your time from adding a member one by one. The third is the channel. You can make a channel immune. Let's say in bot channel spams happen very often. You can add that channel here. The fourth is category. Instead of adding every channel one by one, you can add them under one category and add your category here. Like staff category, under that there are staff channels, so it's safe to add it here. Webhooks are not required unless your server is roleplay type that uses Tupperbox bot or a system server that uses Pluralkit bot. Now, adding members, roles, channels, and categories to the spam whitelist does not make them immune to invite links, mentions, pings, and other features of AutoMod. For example, if they send invite links or mention someone, they will still be punished since they are only immune to spam. That's why you need to add them separately here, individually for each feature of AutoMod. I taught you how to do it in spam whitelist feature. Just repeat the same step here. Last but not least, if you face any difficulties with using Wick bot, make sure to join Wick's support server. Their developers can help you. I wish I could make a more detailed video by covering Wick's premium features too. But this is no sponsored video by Wick. But if Wick likes this video, they can provide me with their bot's premium plan.
Now you know what's really free? Yeah, server decor and layouts. You can join my Discord server to get free decor and layouts, and maybe some resources to decorate your profile. If you don't want all that, it's alright. Just join us to make new friends. We'll be waiting for you. If you like this video, please hit the like and subscribe buttons and help it reach the people who genuinely need free Nitro but haven't been fortunate enough.